Hi everyone, it's Tracy. How are you doing today? I know this is a different location. Sorry it's not the best lighting, but I've had a long day today already. Had to drive down to Baltimore to the doctor's and back, so I'm laying here on the couch. But I wanted to do the 20 questions tag that everyone's doing. Um, I've been asked by some people to do it, so I wanted to go ahead and answer those for everyone. So, because I know I don't always talk about personal stuff in a lot of my videos. Once in a while, I'll throw some stuff in there, but I don't always talk about a lot. But so I'm going to go ahead and answer these questions, and I have them written down here. So I'm going to be looking down. Oops, it says undo typing. Nope, don't want to do that. Okay, let's get right to it. First question, what does your name mean? My name is Tracy, and it is Irish. I am part Irish. It means warrior, warlike, and fighter, and I would agree with that. With all of the health issues that I have, I do have to be a warrior and a fighter. Sometimes it's a losing battle, I feel like, but no, once in a while, I really try to fight back. Okay, where are you from? I am from, well, right now I live in Hanover, Pennsylvania. We've lived here for, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's been 18 years now. But I am originally from and was born in Baltimore. So I lived there for most of my life and still continue to go there a lot. That's where I was today. A lot of my friends are still there, so family and friends are down there. And I go there quite often, so I still consider myself a person of Baltimore. Okay. If I was a boy, what would I have been named? I actually do know this. Where's the phone's ringing? Because my mother said that I was supposed to be born a boy. The doctors told her that I was going to be a boy. So I was going to be Michael. I can't remember the middle name that she told me. Michael John, Michael Stephen, one of those two. So would have been Michael, but I was a girl. What is your biggest accomplishment? I guess I would go along with what most people are saying, and that is raising my son, because he is he's growing into a great young man, and he's attending college, and he is going on a good path and is a nice person, and that is all I can ask for. So he's my biggest accomplishment. I haven't had my biggest accomplishment yet in my business side, I guess. Still working on that. Working on it now. What is my eye color? My eye color is blue, bluish green. They turn green pretty much when my eyes get dry, which they are now actually. When they get dry and a little red, I have Sjogren's syndrome, which is dry eye, dry mouth, which you can probably hear in my throat. My mouth is dry right now. And when they get that dry, gritty feeling, they tend to get greener. So they kind of go back and forth between blue and green. Favorite candle scents? I would say like cinnamon, apple, cinnamon apple, any baked good kind of scents, like cookies and cakes. And the only issue with that, and I commented this on Ross's 20 questions that he did, uh, when I tend to melt those, I usually do melts versus candles. But when I tend to do those, my son will come downstairs and he's like, he thinks that I actually made something. And there's nothing here. And he's like, oh man, I thought you made something. I'm like, nope, sorry. It's just a candle. Hold on, I need something to drink. Sorry, guys. Need some water. Okay. Can I cook? Yes, I can cook. I couldn't always cook, but I can cook. I actually love to cook, and I love to cook for other people. It's something that I can give from the heart. It's something that I really like to do, but I can't do it as much as I used to do it with my rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia. I'm in a lot of pain, and cooking increases that pain, unfortunately, just with the body movements and things that you have to do. So I just don't do it as often as I used to, which is kind of crappy, but I do it when I can. And sometimes I overdo it and just rest afterwards. But I do really like to cook, and I cook when I can. And yeah, I'm pretty good at it, I'd say. I do more crock pot cooking now and instant pot cooking, because that does help with time also. Time up, I don't have to stand there as long. Baking, I started baking more. I never used to bake, but I do like to bake now too, which isn't good for the waistline. Okay, what is good about my life right now? I'd say my son being in college, my family and friends that I have around me, you guys that I have to push me along and help me with this new craft. Well, new. It's fairly new. I've only been doing it about a year and a half, so learning that and loving it. I go to bed at night, and sometimes I can't fall asleep because I think about the things that I'm going to be making the next day, and that's exciting to me. So, I haven't really felt that way about something else before. So it's exciting to have something to be excited about, if that makes sense. Okay. What is my sign? I'm a Taurus, and I am a Taurus. What scares me about aging? That would be my health. Just because, I'm already not in the greatest of health with the pain that I'm in, and it scares me to think about just being in more pain. And I've already had 2 replacements. I've had a hip replacement, a knee replacement, and I just know more are coming. And I don't know. I don't want to be a burden on others, and just don't want to think about that. I want to be more vibrant than I am. And, I thought the replacements were going to allow me to do that. And so far they haven't. The knee has not worked out. So I'd like to get that fixed so that it works properly. But hopefully one day it'll work. Favorite holiday? I always say it's my son's birthday because it's one of the best days of my life was when he was born. Um, Other than that, I don't know. It used to be Christmas, but um, things have changed over the years with Christmas. You know, with my health, I can't really do the things I used to do. Um, it's become so commercialized that I just I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I mean, I still like it. I still try to enjoy it. I do like it. I do like being around family. I love, the family coming over and being with everyone. But I don't know that it's my favorite. I don't know that I have a favorite. Hmm. Guilty pleasure, chocolate. I always have to have chocolate. And you know what? That wasn't always the case. It didn't become the case until I got pregnant. I always used to like salty things. I always had to have chips, pretzels, those types of snacks. Or sweet things like, what am I trying to think of? Like chewy, like Twizzlers and those types of candies, which I still like, don't get me wrong. But when I became pregnant, after I got through the morning sickness phase, I had to have chocolate. I mean, like big pieces of cake every single day. I had to have chocolate, like double, triple chocolate cake or ice cream or, anything. I had to have chocolate every single day. And after I had him, that continued. I still have to have chocolate every day. And if we start running low on chocolate in the house, I actually start to feel anxiety. I have to get to the store and we have to have chocolate. So we always have chocolate in the house. In fact, look. Oh, Hershey's. Little plug for the Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's my little snack for later. Okay. Favorite show to binge watch. I have so many shows that I watch. I watch too much TV. The TV is on in the background, usually all day. So I watch a lot. I watch a lot of comedy, like King of Queens, Friends. Right now, I'm binge watching Gilmore Girls. If you have Up TV, it's called. It started Sunday night. They started playing from the very beginning, and they haven't stopped. I have had it on since Sunday. So that is one of my favorites. I also watch a lot of Home and Garden. I watch all the House Hunters shows, um, like Property Brothers. I watch, let's see, I watch, okay, the ID channel. Comcast lost their contract with it. So we don't have the ID channel anymore, but I would watch all of those shows. So now, but our Oxygen channel kind of picked up on all of those types of shows. So now I watch that channel quite a bit. So it has all the datelines and it has all the real life murder mysteries. Love all of that. Okay. What can I not leave the house without? My phone. Always have to have that. Morning person or night owl? Kind of neither. I mean, I would lean towards night owl, but because I've never been a morning person ever. But I'm in bed by like 9 o'clock. I'm in bed at 9 o'clock, but I don't fall asleep at 9 o'clock. I'm usually in bed with my phone watching YouTube videos. But I usually don't wake up until 9 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes I'll get up at like 7:30, but that's because the dogs woke me up. But then I'll get back in bed till 9 o'clock. But I, night owl because I'm in bed at 9, but I don't usually fall asleep until 11. But my brain shuts off. Like I can't focus and concentrate on anything after 9 p.m. So I'm like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and then forget it. Favorite genre of movie? I honestly don't have one. I don't watch a lot of movies. But if I had to pick one, I would say comedy because there's just too much negativity and too much real life crap going on in the world that I just want to see comedy. Right, after I just said I watch all the murder stuff, right? Okay. Um, last thing I bought, I think was shoes for my son because he really needed boots because he's going to be going to Pittsburgh to school in January. And I keep telling him it's going to be snowing there. It snows there more than it snows here. And you need boots. So we picked out shoes that have a higher top. Close. I guess close enough. So I ordered him those. Introvert or extrovert? Kind of depends on the situation. Becoming more of an introvert. I'd rather be home crocheting than doing anything really. Give me a couple drinks and I'm out with friends and I'm a big extrovert. But yeah, I can be either or. Depends on my mood, really. Okay. Favorite book? I really don't have one. The type of books I read are like mysteries, thrillers, cop books, like police type books. Yeah, when I get the time to read. I also like to read or listen to, because I do Audible, like uplifting books, or I guess they're not called self-help books anymore, but motivational books, I guess. Those types of books. Those are really good for Audible books. Yeah, business building books, that type of stuff. So, I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I'm gonna upload this today, so it's day before Thanksgiving. I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna upload another video soon because I have some yarn to show you and some finished objects to show you. So again, everyone have a great Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you later. Bye.